Assalamu alaikum everyone. In previous session of solid state, we have discussed the definition and the differences between the crystalline and amorphous solids and the terminology involved in studying the geometrical structure of solid, that is crystal lattice or space lattice, lattice points, unit cell and coordination number. In this session, we'll be discussing about the number of atoms present in a unit cell. Now, crystal lattice we have discussed, that is, it is a three-dimensional arrangement of particles, that is atoms, ions or molecules. Now, whenever you talk about space lattice or crystal lattice, it is made up of number of unit cells. They repeat again and again in all the three dimensions, that is along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So number of unit cells will come and we can find number of lattice points also. But when you want to know how many particles are exactly present in a single unit cell, we have to first understand how much is the contribution of a particle present at different locations. Like suppose if we assume this as a crystal lattice, we can find here totally 8 unit cells and one particle is mentioned over here, and this particle position appears as the corner of all the unit cells, the 4 down and the 4 top. So it behaves or appears as the corner of all these unit cells. So this particle will not belong to only one unit cell, it belongs to all the 8 unit cells. So like this, based on the location of the particle, that particle will be shared by one or more unit cells. So before understanding number of particles present in a one unit cell or per unit cell, first you must know how much is the contribution of that particular particle to the unit cell, or how many unit cells share that given particle. So when you understand that thing, the calculation becomes easy. Let's begin. First, I'll consider this as a particle. We'll assume this as the particle present at the corner of this unit cell. Now, this corner particle of this unit cell is common for the other three and the upper four. Totally, this corner particle is common for 8 unit cells. Now, when it is common for all the 8 unit cells, each unit cell will be getting 1/8th part. So, always in a crystal lattice, if a unit cell has a corner particle, that corner particle will be shared by 8 unit cells, and contribution of the particle to the unit cell will be equal to 1/8. Next, if you take a body centered particle which is present in the center of the unit cell, that is in the body of the unit cell, like if I assume this as a complete unit cell, this particle will behave as a body centered unit particle. If you take here, this is the body centered particle. Now this body centered particle is present in this unit cell and it is shared by only this unit cell, because the other unit cell will come upper side or down side, left side or right side, front or back, which cannot share this unit corner body centered particle. This body centered particle will be shared by only this unit cell, so it is shared by one unit cell and its contribution to the unit cell will become equal to 1. If you take a face centered particle, so this is the face centered particle of this unit cell. If I extend or draw one more unit cell over here, this face centered particle will become common for this one as well as the other one which will be drawn, meaning this face centered particle will become common for two unit cells, means it will be shared by two unit cells, and contribution of that face centered particle to a single unit cell will become equal to half, that is 1/2. If you take a particle present at the edge center, this is the edge of a unit cell, at the center we find a particle here, So whenever a particle is present at the edge center, it will be shared by 4 unit cells. Suppose if I keep the pointer over here, it will be appearing as a particle which is present at the edge of a unit cell, and this is becoming common for the other 4 unit cells. So always an edge center particle will be shared by 4 other unit cells, or totally 4 unit cells, and its contribution will be equal to 1 by 4. So we need to remember these points to go with the calculation part. So corner particle is shared by 8 unit cells, its contribution is 1 by 8. A face centered particle is shared by 2 unit cells, and its contribution to the unit cell will be 1 by 2. A body centered particle is shared by 1 unit cell, and its contribution is equal to 1. And an edge center particle is shared by 4 unit cells, and its contribution to the unit cell will be 1 by 4. Let's begin with the calculation. First we'll take up simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic, as we know that particles are present, lattice points are present only at the corners. This is the structure. This structure we call it as a filled space diagram. So these particles are assumed in the form of spheres. They are closely packed, and in a solid, if you are having simple cubic arrangement, it will be appearing like this. So if you join the centers of all these spheres, you will get a cubic geometry. It is mentioned over here for easy understanding, and each corner is represented by a particle. And this is the structure which we call is a unit cell, where we can find the corner particle, how much part of a particle will be obtained to a given unit cell. Means a particle, how much it contributes to a single unit cell, it can be easily understood from this structure, as it is the shared part, and it is one of the part of crystal lattice. Now in simple cubic, 8 lattice points are at the corners. As we have discussed, always a corner particle is shared by 8 unit cells. Its contribution to a unit cell will be equal to 1 by 8. So 8 corner particles multiplied by its contribution, because each particle contributes 1 by 8th part. So 8 into 1 by 8 becomes equal to 1 particle per unit cell. So in simple cubic unit cell, there is one particle per unit cell. Next, body centered cubic structure. In BCC, there are totally 9 lattice points. 8 are at the corners and 1 at the body center. This is the filled space diagram, where we can find 8 spheres are at the corners, 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, and 1 will be at the center. So this structure, when you join their centers, you will get this type of geometry. And it is a part of the crystal lattice, where we can find that body centered particle is whole and sole in this unit cell, and the corner particle are shared by other unit cells. So in BCC, totally 9 lattice points are there. 8 are at the corners, whose contribution is 1 by 8, and 1 at the body center, whose contribution is equal to 1. So upon calculation, you will get each corner particle contributes 1 by 8th part, and a body centered particle contributes part. So you will get 2 particles per unit cell. In BCC, there are 2 particles per unit cell. In face-centered cubic structure, FCC structure, we can find in this structure 2 unit cells are drawn, and a face-centered particle is shown here. This face-centered particle is becoming common for both the unit cells. So each unit cell will get half part. This is a face-centered cubic structure, 8 lattice points at the corners and 6 face-centered particles. This is a filled space structure, and this is a structure obtained from the crystal lattice. This is the way how we get the structure, that is the face-centered particles half part we are getting, and corner particle 1 by 8th part is obtained. So in FCC there are 14 lattice points, 8 are at the corners and 6 at the face centers. Each corner particle contributes 1 by 8 part. Totally 8 is shared by 8 unit cells and its contribution is 1 by 8. And a face center particle will be shared by 2 unit cells and its contribution will be 1 by 2. So upon calculation, 8 corner particles whose contribution, each particle contribution will be 1 by 8, and 6 face centered particle, and each face centered particle contribution will be 1 by 2. So answer will be 4 particles per unit cell. So in a face centered cubic structure, there are 4 particles per unit cell. So in theory examinations, these questions will be asked for 2 marks. Calculate the number of particles in simple cube, BCC or FCC, where you have to mention the position of the lattice points and their contribution, and finally you have to show this calculation. It will be asked for 2 marks. Remember, always in further numericals also, when you come across a simple cubic structure, if you are there the number of particles per unit cell, so always simple cube will have 1 particle per unit cell, BCC will have 2 particles per unit cell, and FCC will have 4 particles per unit cell.